calling it, is pretty well complete. We've got a shed, a Tuff Shed, and built it out so that it can have a place to sit, comfortable place to eat. And this folds up into a table. You can sleep on it, and then the back of it comes down and becomes a queen-size mattress here, so that will fit 3 adults. There's a toilet and it's called a sink twice. So when you flush this, the water that would be filling the tank just runs up and down here, so you can wash your hands while it's filling the toilet tank. We saw one of those in Europe and really liked it. I put in a little shower, a 32 by 32 shower. So you've got a shower and a toilet and a sink. There's a retractable door that closes up for privacy. Well, we've got a little fridge, and for heating we have a propane heater, which also doubles as a stove top. You can shift this, if you open the baffles here, then the heat goes straight up and works as a stove. And some shelving and plates and so on. And some sunflower motif. This is called a sunflower cottage. You'll see that we built a loft and a little ladder to go up that loft. In the loft is are 3 mattresses that could fit at least 3 adults. You could fit 4 or 5 kids. So I'm trying to put holes through these studs so I can run cable, and I'm using a 1-inch paddle bit here. All right, I'm going to run my Romex just through these holes that I've drilled. All right, time to give you a little update on the construction of this thing. We've actually got 3 here, and we'll be building out the other 2, but we've started on this yellow one and put in a couple windows. You can see the window here on this side and the window on the other side, and this is the one on this side is a shared window with the bathroom to give it some natural light. So we'll see how awkward that turns out to be. I've got the bathroom framed in. You can see where I'll be putting the toilet and where the shower base is. It also has this door that slides shut. I think it's made for an RV. but that saves me a ton of space. It's got a little retractable spool up here, and it you know, it's a translucent door, so you get a little light through there, but you can't see into it. And so that'll be nice. I've, you know, hung lights and got the wiring ready. I put lights at various spots around and built a loft. You can see, I've also put in the plugs, the outlets, and let's see if I can show you the loft. So the loft is probably a little over half of the way down is the main part of the loft. That'll fit a couple of large mattresses up here. And then I've got a thinner loft, which is the ceiling of the bathroom. So it's kind of a big L shape here. I've used the Great Stuff foam on kind of all of the cracks, the places where it might escape. Oh, I did put in kind of a light tube here, and in the bathroom I've got a little fan. I think it's coming today, that just punches right through that wall. And then we've started insulating. You can see the rolled insulation here. And we've actually put beadboard, 2 pieces up against this back. It's going to be tricky because, so these beadboards are taller than this. They're 8 feet tall, and they had to slip up between the studs and these cross beams that I put up for the loft. So that was tricky. And then of course, when I get to the side ones, they're gonna have to be notched to be able to fit these, to fit around the cross beams that I put in place for the loft. There are some little louvered, I guess they don't close or anything, but louvered vents, a little light and some air, so that we don't, you know, kind of kill ourselves with asphyxiation in here. And I'll decide if I want to put fans on those or not. And then this corner, when you first walk in the door, and it's got all my tools and junk here right now, but that's going to end up being kind of a little mini kitchen area. So when you walk in, there'll be a bathroom on this side, a kitchen on this side, and then more of kind of living space back here, probably a table just below the window, and a day bed at the back with the ability to you know, slide out kind of a mattress from underneath and put a mattress on top, so people can sleep there, and then up in the loft as well. Turn it into a little mini bunkhouse for the grandkids when they come. Anyway, that's where we are so far. We've been putting up beadboard and insulation. There's still a lot to do, but the bathroom part, need to put stuff on the outside. So this is about the plumbing. I'm using PEX and bringing the supply lines from outside. I'm getting ready to install the Durastall shower, and that shower, I don't know if you've seen them, they're fairly inexpensive and fairly compact, and so kind of wobbly when you first put them together, but getting ready to put the PEX on these. I got these little elbow pieces by SharkBite, that there'll be an elbow going up to the shower where it mixes, and then one connecting from the cold and one from the hot. So the supply lines are connected here with the PEX crimping tool that I have, and connected up here. That's the mix that goes up to the shower on top. And now we just need to insulate the walls and finish installing the shower. We just built a ladder up to the loft. Right, this is the corner post for the um, railing that I'm putting up on top, and it turned into quite a puzzle piece. I've got this piece sticking down so that it can come down in the kind of the L, so that there's a vertical place to screw it in to the deck, to the part on top. And then from there I'll have a board going out, and this slot here is for the hog wire that I'm going to be putting in. And this slot has a 2x4 coming out of here, and it has a slot for the hog wire as well. And then up at the top, I've got a couple of slots for the handrail that comes off on both sides.